Hey guys, Chris here. We wanted to go over the MEQ fluid blood warmer. First thing, this is just the case we picked during kind of what we're testing. It's a Marting top kit bag. It's the same one we use for our first aid kits on lifelineemstraining.com. And we also have it kind of married up with a Hero gear clip. So I don't know if you've ever seen these, but they're a carabiner that you can kick out and use to hook fluids or really anything on, whether it's the side of a car or the jamb of a door. We're going to use it here in a second to hang fluid in the back of the rig. So we have the Hero gear clip tied up with the Marting top bag. So super small silhouette. When you're looking at what comes with the kit or the MEQ blood warmer, you have the battery itself, so it comes with a battery pack. Check your charge, and then you have your cable, and the cable you can unlock and expand out. What we found is you don't barely need to expand this out, to be honest with you. You can leave it kind of controlled or OCD coiled up. Makes it very smooth and easy, but we'll leave it out for just the demo. Cool thing about this battery, and so the charger, we're not going to show the charger here because the charger you don't need. You charge it up one time, and this has a shelf life of 1 year fully charged. One charge can get you 4 units, or a total of 2,000 milliliters of fluid, whether it's blood, saline, lactated ringers, whatever you're giving. So this can give 4 500 milliliter bags or 2 1,000, whichever you use. Highly recommend warming fluid if you're going to be giving boluses over 500 milliliters. You don't want to radiantly cool the patient, with fluid through the vascular system, so requiring more metabolic demand and increase metabolic output. So this is the power pack, super small. To give you a reference point, this is an iPhone 12 Pro Max, almost identical in terms of a silhouette. Again, this has a kind of cool clip corner on it. This is why we really like this. And you can take this, link it up. So as we were playing around, and we'll show you in some other videos, we actually took this, clipped it to the patient's belt loop, clipped it to the spider straps on the backboard or the side of a litter. So if you come back in here, what we have packed in the back is the actual warmer units. So here we have 3, so we'll pull out the sample one. That's as big as they are, and I'll put the bag to the side. And this is where all the technology lives. This is the disposable portion here. So when you pull these out, they're pre-looped. They have a really cool kind of, I guess the word would be Tegaderm-like wrap. So you pull this off. It's like a foamy sticky, and this actually fits on the patient's extremity, wrist, wherever you want. You'll notice the arrow on the light here, which will make sense in a second, but that's the flow towards the patient. So warming through. That's a connection point for the warmer. What we'll do is we'll unlock this, and they normally have a little red wrapping piece of plastic on it, and that's it. These 2 things, that's your warming unit. That's it. And depending on how extensive you want to get with this cable, that's as long as those 2 go. So pretty freaking awesome. So we'll take our Hero clip, catch our IV bag like that. And we're going to run the IV bag up here in the corner. We're going to lace it up here. Super easy. Come back down, and we'll come back to the start setup. We got our trusty patient here. Put it down. Take your warming unit, pop it off. This part goes towards the patient. Red to the head, blue to the bag. Get it hooked up. Now you're good to go. So that can be going towards the patient. So you could be administering your bolus, as you'll see here, to the patient. All you have to do is take this battery connection, plug it in, and you're going to see the light on that arrow light up. It's going to blink. It is not warm yet. Once it goes steady green, it is warm. That is already warm on my finger, and it's awkwardly warm. So that's very quick. It is that quick. And you notice the charge life on the battery lights up as well. So we are giving fluid. We can make that fluid rain. There is no difference in terms of performance. So like I said, this is up to 2,000 milliliters or 400 or 500 units per charge. That's a lot of fluid to warm. And that is it. That simple, that quick. So now let's test some of the warmth on it, because we don't want it to just be super simple and super easy. Part of the reason we're doing this is we saw it at a trade show, and everything always works at a trade show. What we wanted to do is we wanted to take it and actually get some performance with temperature differences. So we have our bag up here hanging. Our bag up here is about 72.3 degrees. And we'll see what we're running out here. And this is only as good as this infrared thermometer, of course. That says, let's see if we can grab it in the line. 92. Let's do the Celsius. I don't speak fluent Celsius, but that's around about 33 degrees. And that's as good as the infrared is getting us. I don't have a dip thermometer on me, but I can tell you that is warm. It is quite warm. Noticeably warm, awkwardly warm. So I'm going to cut that one. So that bag was up at what, 72? So it was bumping it up over 10 degrees. Now I'm going to take this bag. It's essentially partially frozen. Show you 0.3 degrees Celsius. I don't speak fluent Celsius. It's about 32.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to hook it up here to this bag, so it'll take me a second because I got to take the other one out. Not spill it everywhere, which I'm notoriously phenomenal at. But I want to see what this will actually do. I know that you're not going to give a slurry to a patient in this condition where we're talking about warming it. I just want to see what that temperature performance is in this instance. So give me 2 seconds. We'll be right back and empty out the patient and then switch over the bags. And again, I'll pan up and show you. So in good faith, we've hung the frozen bag. You can even see frozen crystals in the drip chamber. So we'll come back down to our grossly hypothermic patient here. And just to prove it to you, it is really cold coming out. Let's see how well this infrared thermometer. So it says 66.4. It says 66. This is 56. I'm about 58, 60 degrees, kind of bouncing around there. So I'm going to cut this. Come back here, blue to the bag. Ooh, the IV line's cold. I'm going to flush this end out, pop this warmer off. Flush this out. Wait till we're getting cold down here. It is now cold. And we are just going to hook it up. Get that warm up cycle. It says it is now warming. And it is awkwardly warm. So I don't have a way to test effectively the drops because the majority of that was super cold. But as you see, we're already up to 75. Kind of bouncing around. But it was, what, 50 something before, and now we're up in the 70s and climbing as we slowly heat what was already a really cold pool there. So again, that bag is frozen up at the top and it's only steady drip, and it's not giving me a good fast drip because it's iced up pretty well. If that was a real bag under pressure, we would be able to infuse this much, much faster. And we'll also post in the video a study that was done, talked about the performance of this even under pressures of like 300 millimeters of mercury and its ability to keep up. So that is the MEQU blood warmer. It is freaking awesome. Super small, super compact, great shelf life. It comes with, what, 5 expendables with the kit, and you can buy them a la carte afterwards. But super compact as well, so you can find a nice little bag like this and then tuck it away for when you need it. But it makes fluid warming much more achievable with a lot less bulk equipment, trip hazards, etc. So all of this can be packed up together. You can take this plus the IV bag, hook them on like a hero clip, and you're rolling. So we hope that helped. We're also going to take it outside and test it, see how well it performs when these 2 units themselves are cold. So like a long extraction or something to that nature. So